What's up guys, Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you an achievement slash platinum trophy walkthrough for Death Park 2. This game is published by EpiXR Games, and it's developed by Euphoria Games, and you can pick it up today for a price of $5.99, and to get the full completion, it'll only take you around 35 minutes following along with this video, and we don't even have to finish the entire game, and personally, it's much easier than the first game. However, a couple of the puzzles in this game are random each playthrough, but they aren't very hard, so you shouldn't have any issues with them. And before you start, you want to make sure that you have your game and puzzle difficulty set to easy, and then you can start the game. And starting off, you want to exit the bedroom here and take a left, and then enter the door in front of you. And in here, there's going to be a safe that we can interact with. And the combination for the safe is going to be on that photograph right there above the safe. So interact with the safe, and we're going to enter the combination, which is 12, 11, 89. Press the green button to open it up and pick up the revolver. And that's going to activate a cutscene, and you can skip cutscenes using the start button, and you can also sprint using the left bumper. Now we need to interact with this balloon here, and that's going to take us to the dream world. And if you turn around, you'll see a newly opened door behind you. Head through here, take a right, and open up the door to your sister's room. And in here, there's going to be a door that we need to unlock over on the right side. So unlock this door, head through, and take a right back into the bedroom, and interact with the balloon here. And we're going to exit the dream world. And then you want to turn to your left and head down the hallway here. Take a left into your sister's room, and then take another left down the hallway in front of you. And you can head downstairs by heading through the door on the right side here. And once you're down here, you need to head down the stairs and turn to your right and follow this little room here into the kitchen. So again, you can sprint using the left bumper. Head into the kitchen here, and on the back right corner, we can pick up the flashlight. And then if you turn around, you should see a door behind you on the right side that leads to the basement. Interact with it to activate a cutscene that you can skip. And then now we need to turn to our left and head over to the balloon over here and interact with it to enter the dream world. And then we're going to head down into the basement. So head down into the basement, and you want to keep your eye out for cases of ammo. The spawn locations are going to be random each playthrough, so they're probably going to be in different spots for you. But if you head down here, you'll see some shelves in the little middle of the room here, and there's usually some guaranteed ammo spawns here, so you can find the items because they usually have a faint glow to them. And then once you have the ammo over here, you'll find this little dryer or something, and there should be a first aid kit on top. And then beside it, you want to pick up that wrench right there, and then you can turn around and head up the staircase behind you. And up here, you want to head through this first doorway here, and you want to check behind the door because sometimes there's ammo back there. And then from there, you want to use your wrench on this vent here and take off all 4 of the bolts. And then you can crouch down using the right bumper and head inside. And there might be some ammo over here on this bookshelf. Just make sure you try to pick up as much ammo as you can. And then you can interact with this little puzzle here. And it's pretty simple. You just have to rotate the tiles until you get the number solution. That way we can open up the safe. And again, these puzzles are going to be random each playthrough, but they're not very hard. So once you solve it, just make sure you memorize your code because we're going to need it to open up the safe. So personally for me, my code is 3845. Once you have the code, back out and interact with the balloon right behind you in the chair. And then turn to your left and interact with the safe and enter your number. And then pick up the key inside. And once you have the key, you want to make a save at the little typewriter on the left side here on the desk. And then from there, you can turn around and interact with the balloon behind you. And we're going to enter the dream world. And we're basically going to head back the way we came. So turn to your right, crouch back down through the little vent, and then enter the basement on the left side over here and make your way back over to the other side of the house. And once you make your way up here, we're going to have our first encounter with the clown. So I would recommend pausing your game real fast before we do this. Basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to interact with this balloon here in the living room, and that's going to spawn in the clown, and we're going to have this little mini game here where you have to run around the house and pop a bunch of different random balloons until you find the correct balloon, and it's random every single time. So basically right now, I'm frantically running around the house popping random balloons until the game finally decides that I popped the correct one, and that's going to take me out of the dream world. and I'll be safe from the clowns. So basically, the clown's chasing me right now. I'm running around like crazy, just popping all of the different balloons. And if the clown gets you, that's okay. You'll die, but you'll spawn back at the typewriter. So for me, I had to run all around the house and just pop a bunch of different random balloons. And then I finally found the correct one back here in this room. But again, it's going to be random every single playthrough. And then once you find the correct balloon, you'll be back in the regular world, and we can exit the house through the front door over here. So head outside, and out here there's going to be some aliens that you can kill, but I highly recommend just running past them since they're pretty slow. So exit the house, turn to the left, and head down the sidewalk here, and eventually you're going to see a cop car in front of you, and you need to pick up the map on the hood, and then head around to the trunk and pick up the baseball bat in case you run out of ammo, and there might be some ammo in here as well. And then from there, we're going to turn to the right and head down the sidewalk here on the left side and just run all the way down to the end. Hopefully you can ignore the aliens, but if you absolutely have to kill them, you can. But for me, I'm going to be running past them. So head down here and you're going to find this little bunker. And usually there's a lot of ammo hidden around on the floor and on top of the cinder blocks. So just look around, try to pick up as much ammo as you can. And then take a right down this sidewalk here and hug the left side. And you're going to see this little bunker back here. And there's going to be some ammo back here that you can pick up. So make sure you pick that up. And then again, follow the sidewalk. And you'll see these two crash cars here in the middle of the road. And there's usually ammo kind of hidden around that area as well. I think for me, I got a first aid kit. And then again, continue heading down the road to this house here next to the fire truck. And on the porch, there's usually some ammo. And as well as this little trash can area here, there's usually ammo. But personally for me, there wasn't any. From there, just keep heading down the sidewalk over on the left side here. And there's going to be another barricade with some more ammo that you can go ahead and loot up. And then once you're done looting up everything here, you can head through this gate right here. And apologies if I'm talking pretty fast. There's just so much to say in such a short amount of time, and I'm running out of breath. But make your way through the gate here, and over on the right side, there should be a house. And again, you can check the porch for ammo. And there's basically ammo hidden all around the city on the porches and stuff. But make your way down the sidewalk here, take a right, and head all the way down this sidewalk here until we get to another barricade. And there's going to be some more ammo that we can loot. And there's also some aliens down here, so if you have to kill them, you can, but I'm going to take a left and cut into the road here and avoid that alien, and keep making your way all the way down to the barricade, and you're going to see some Humvees, and there's usually ammo on the ground around them or on the barricades and everything, so just go ahead and loot up this little barricade here, and then make your way over to the sidewalk on the left side, and over here on this side of the road, there's going to be like a hospital that you can kind of head towards, and on the stairs there's going to be a little MP5 rifle or whatever, and there's also some ammo in the corner of the building. So before you head inside, make sure you pick up this little MP5 here, and then you can head inside. And be careful, there's going to be some enemies in here, and you are going to have to take them out. Just try to be conservative with your ammo. Don't go crazy since there's not a lot of ammo and we need to kind of conserve it, but take out these little aliens here. And after you take out the enemies, you want to loot the front desk area here. And you can make a save at the typewriter just to be safe. And then we can continue clearing out this area here. And you can loot the little front room over here. But personally for me, I'm going to take out this enemy before I go ahead and loot. So take out the final enemy. And then you can go ahead and loot the front room. And then after you loot the front room, you can continue down the hallway in front of you. And there's going to be like 3 little rooms here. And you want to just quickly loot all 3 of them. And keep your eye out for a key. I'm not 100% sure if the spawn is random, but check these 3 rooms for loot. And if there's a key, just make sure you pick it up. Personally, for me, the key is going to be in the other side of the building. But just loot for ammo and then exit this little hallway here and take a right. And then back here, there's going to be 2 more rooms that you can check. And just pick up any ammo. And then for me, personally, the key was in the final room. So loot up. And then check this final room here, and if there's a key in here, make sure you pick it up. And once you have the keys, you want to head back into the front room, and we can head up the spare stairs. And also right there in front of me is a bathroom. If you want to go back there and loot it, you can. But personally for me, I'm going to head to these spare stairs and head upstairs. Make your way up the stairs here, and again, there's going to be some ammo scattered throughout the room here if you want to go ahead and pick that up. Be careful, there are going to be some more aliens up here that you'll have to take care of, so just be careful. Take out the aliens and pick up all of the ammo. And once you take out the aliens, you want to make your way down the hallway and quickly check all of these little individual rooms for ammo. Once you make your way to the end of the hallway here, you want to head to the right and open up the door here. Be careful, there's going to be another alien that you can take out. And then you want to head down to the hallway and interact with the door. Alright, so once you interact with this door here, that's going to spawn in a balloon. And as soon as you interact with the balloon, that's going to spawn in the clown. And he's going to start chasing you, so I would recommend pausing your game here just so you can get an idea of how to solve this puzzle here. It seems to be random every single playthrough, since I would write down the exact doors that I went through, and then the solution wouldn't work in my next playthrough, so I can't really tell you exactly what to do, and I wouldn't really recommend following along with the video here since it's going to be random. But basically, you just need to keep running through the different doors here, and eventually you'll get to the end and you can pop the balloon, and then you'll be safe from the clown. And as long as you just keep running, the clown should never catch up with you and you'll be safe. So it's kind of scary, but don't worry, just keep running through the different doors and eventually you'll get to the end. And again, once you get to the very end here, make sure you pop the balloon. That way the clown stops chasing you. And then from there, if you turn to your left, you're going to see a desk over here. And you can interact with this little note to pick up the key. And then you can go ahead and make a save here. And now we can head back the way we came and we can exit this building back outside. Don't worry, the clown isn't out here. And there shouldn't be any aliens right now, so just head back the way we came. And once you're back in the front room here, you want to turn to the right and head outside. And if you really want to, you can make another save at the little typewriter at the front desk. Head outside, and then we're going to make our way over to the sidewalk on the other side over here. So head over here, be careful since there's probably going to be some aliens. Basically, we're going to follow this sidewalk here all the way until we can take a left. And then we're going to head back through the gate. Out here, you want to turn to the left, and we're going to hug the little side of this building over here. And there's usually ammo along the wall, so make your way down here and pick up any ammo if you see any. And then from there, we're going to turn to the right, and you want to be careful. There's going to be some aliens over here, but over to the right, next to the graveyard, there's going to be a Humvee kind of in the road here that you can loot. There's usually ammo around it on the ground, so go ahead and loot that up and try to avoid the aliens here. But once you have the ammo, you can head over to the other side of the road, to the graveyard over here. And then at the back left side of it, there's going to be a little gate that we can head through right back in here. So head through this gate. And once you're inside the graveyard, there's going to be a bunch of ammo hidden behind trees and headstones and everything if you want to go ahead and loot it up. Personally, I'm not going to bother looting since I have plenty of ammo, but since you're new to the game, if you want, you can go ahead and loot it up just to be safe. Alright, so this puzzle is random every single time since the doctor's name changes every single playthrough. So basically what we're doing right now is we're searching through all of the different gravestones until we find the correct one. Personally for me, my doctor was named Mark Stones. Yours might be Oliver Dalton or Christopher Simmons. Again, it's going to be random every single game. So just keep searching the random gravestones, and if you can't find the correct one, you can actually pause and use a hint, and it'll tell you the name. But once you find the correct one, it's going to give you a little cutscene, and this balloon over here is going to spawn up. And once you interact with the balloon, that's going to take you to the dream world, and the clown is going to start chasing you, and we're going to have a little puzzle that we need to solve. Alright, so this is another random puzzle, and again, I would recommend pausing just so you can see basically an idea of what to do. So there's going to be 4 different gyms, and each time you pick up a gym, you need to memorize the little symbol that belonged to that said gym. So for starters, I'm going to head over to the right side of the church, and over here is going to be the yellow gym, and the symbol to my yellow gym is going to be 2 circles. And then I'm going to head over to the left side of the church here, and I'm going to pick up the red gym. And again, just memorize your symbols that belong to each gym. And then the green one is going to be over here towards the kind of starting area of the graveyard. Right over here. And then the blue one is going to be on the right side across the way over here. And just make sure you pick up all 4 of them and avoid the clown. And once you have all 4, make sure the clown isn't chasing you. And then we're going to head inside of the little church, or I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but we're going to head into this building over here, and we're going to solve the puzzle. Alright, so here, this is where memorizing the symbols comes into play. You need to drag and drop each gem into the correct symbol that was displayed on the gravestone. And once you do that, the door will open, and you can head inside and pop the balloon, and the clown will disappear. And if you do it correctly, it should say it seems to work. And again, you can head inside and pop the balloon. And then from there, you want to pick up the shotgun in front of you, as well as the shovel, since we need that to dig up the doctor's grave. And there's also a lot of ammo in this room that you want to make sure you pick up as well. And then from there, once you have the ammo, you want to head back to your doctor's grave. And again, your location is probably different than mine, so you can't really follow the video here. But head back to wherever your doctor's grave was, and you can go ahead and interact with it to dig it up. And then you can pick up the key. And once you pick up the key, that's going to spawn in some aliens that are going to come attack you. And personally, I'm just going to completely run past them and go back to the gate that we entered through. So I would ignore them, save your ammo, and just run directly to this gate here and exit through. And you can safely ignore those aliens and save your ammo. And then once you're on the other side here, stand still and ignore this alien in front of you, so that way he walks away. And then you can run around him, and we're going to head back to that little gate, and we're going to re-enter the hospital. So head across the street here to the Humvee, and then over to the other side of the sidewalk. And then we're going to head through the gate next to the barricade over here. And now we're going to make our way back to the hospital. So head down the sidewalk in front of you, take a right, and try to avoid any aliens over here. And again, the hospital is going to be on the other side of the road, on the left side. Just head over there and enter the hospital. And once you enter the hospital, there's going to be some aliens in here. So I'm quickly going to run to the spare stairs. So take a left here and head up the spare stairs. Or if you want, you can kill those aliens. But I just like to do things the easy way. So head upstairs. And again, there's going to be some more aliens up here. And basically, we're making our way back down the hallway to the doctor's little office. So just follow this path and take out the enemies. And once you get to the doctor's office, you want to turn to the right and interact with this little picture here to remove it. And then open up the safe with the key that we just found and pick up the injection gun as well as the key card. And then we can head back down the hallway and head back downstairs. And down here, you want to be careful. You might have to take out the aliens, but if you can safely get over to this elevator on my right side, you can open it up using the little yellow panel, and you can head inside and activate the controls. But for me, I had to take out both of the aliens, so once you're done taking them out, interact with this little yellow control panel here or whatever, swipe the key card, head inside, and then interact with the buttons and go down. And down here, you can head down the hallway, and there's going to be an enemy at the end that you can take out. And we're going to have to do like a little memory puzzle here. It's pretty easy, so take out the alien here and head into the room on the left side. And there's going to be a little button that you can press, and as soon as you press the button, these lights are going to light up. And you need to memorize the order that they light up in, because that's going to be the solution to the puzzle. So basically, it's like a memory game. You activate these levers in the order that the little green lights lit up in. And then once you do it correctly, they should all stay lit, and you can loot the room for ammo or health or whatever. And then you need to pull this fire alarm out in the hallway. And that's going to open up the door, and an alien is going to come out. So you'll have to take care of him. And once you take care of the alien, you can head into the room, and you can pick up the little dose for the injection gun right here in the cabinet. And then go ahead and pick up the ammo on the floor. And then from there, you can head back out into the elevator and ride that back up. And then from there, we're going to exit the hospital and head back to our house. Head across the street and then follow the sidewalk all the way down to the end. And then we're going to take a left and head through the gate in front of us. And then again, out here, we're going to kind of head towards the graveyard, but instead we're going to go to our house. So turn to the left, follow this sidewalk down here, and then make your way over to the graveyard. And we're going to follow the sidewalk next to the graveyard all the way down to the end. So head over here and follow this sidewalk here to the end. And then we're going to take a left, and you should see the cop car in front of you. Over here. And then our house is going to be over on the right side, and we can head inside. And inside here, head upstairs, and then we're going to take a left, and we're going to head into our sister's room, and we're going to give her the dose that we just picked up from the hospital. So head in here and interact with your sister and give her the dose. And then from there, we can exit the house. Once you're outside, you want to turn to your left and follow this sidewalk all the way down to the end. Once you get to the end, turn to the left and head through this doorway here. And in this new area here, you can head forward until you get to the Jeeps. And around the Jeeps and on the front porches of the houses, there's going to be some ammo that you can go ahead and pick up. And once you're done looting, you can head down the road here over on the right side. And in the driveway, there's going to be a Jeep with a little typewriter on the hood that you can interact with. And you can make a quick save. And then from there, you want to go ahead and take out some of these aliens here, because we're going to have to interact with the fire truck. So take out some of these aliens here, and then you want to interact with the fire hose on the back of the truck here. And then you want to connect that to the hydrant just behind the truck. And once you have that connected, you can go to the right side of the fire truck, and there's a little panel that you can interact with. Apologies, I had to take out this alien here, but once you have all that hooked up, interact with this panel here on the right side of the truck. And we're going to press the first button twice. So 1, 2, and then press the third button twice as well. 1, 2, and then press the fifth button twice as well. 1, 2, and if you do that correctly, that will go ahead and put out the fire. And then from there, you can continue heading down the road here, and there's going to be another alien that you can take out over here by this barricade. And again, by the barricade in this Humvee, there's probably some ammo that you can go ahead and pick up. I'm going to ignore it since I don't really need the ammo. But over here on the left side, there's going to be a staircase. And on the ground, there's going to be like some bolt cutters that you can pick up. I believe they call them like scissors for metal. Go ahead and pick those up. And then we're going to make our way back to the fire truck. And if you want, you can make another quick save just to be safe. But head over towards the fire truck here. And then we're going to take a left into the newly opened area. And we're going to hug the sidewalk on the left side and head down here. And hug the left side sidewalk here. Avoid these aliens. And over on the left side, there's going to be a fence with a gate that you can open up. Head through here and then interact with the sewer and head down here. So down here, we're going to have another little clown section where he's going to chase us. And I'd recommend pausing your game just so you can get an idea of what we need to do. So down here, there's going to be 3 valves that we need to spin in order to open up a gate. And you need to be pretty fast or else it's going to close and you'll have to respin one of the valves. So take a left here, skip the cutscene, take another left. And back here is going to be the first valve. Go ahead and spin that and then turn around. And we're going to take a right and then a left. And then a right, and spin this valve here, and continue through this hallway, and then take a right, and then take a left, and then take a right and spin this valve here. And if you're not fast enough, for me, I wasn't fast enough, so the gate was closing. I had to turn around and head all the way back down this hallway here, and wait for the first valve to stop spinning, since I wasn't fast enough. So wait for this one to stop spinning, and then spin it again, and be careful since the clown is around here, and I had to kind of avoid him, but basically, what you want to do is just spin the valves, and you got to be fast, and then make your way under the gate. And once you get under the gate, the clown will stop chasing you, and you should be safe. And now we're basically done with all of the annoying parts, and we're fine now. So head down the ramp here, and take a right, and then take a left. And over here, there's going to be some controls that we can interact with. So starting off, you want to pull the lever on the left side. And then from there, you want to press the first button, and that's going to bring some water down, and it's going to create a path for us that we can cross. So make your way across this path here and into the room on the other side, and then pop the balloon. And then from there, you can go ahead and loot this room for ammo. And after looting, you want to head down into the sewers here. I recommend using your shotgun, and you want to be kind of quick since there's going to be a bunch of enemies down here. So follow this path, and then after heading through the scaffolding here, you want to take out this enemy quickly, and then head down the hallway directly in front of you, and follow this path for a bit. And then we're going to take a left turn, and then a right turn, and there's going to be an enemy in front of me here that I had to take out. And then follow this path here all the way down to the end. And we're going to head through another little scaffolding. And then there's going to be 2 more enemies that we need to take out. And after you take out the enemies here, you can enter this room on the left side and loot it. And you can also make a save in here on the typewriter. And then from there, turn around and take a left down the hallway here. And down here on the left side, there's going to be a little puzzle that we need to solve here. So basically, if you read the note on the left side, it'll tell you what to do. Again, this is a random puzzle, so you'll have to read your note if it's different than mine. But personally for me, my code is 31785. So again, your code might be 79314. Or it might be 96314. So whatever your puzzle is, just read the note and you'll be able to figure that out, and then you can head through the door. Alright, and in this next area, you want to head up the stairs here, and if you need ammo, you can loot the 2 rooms on the left side. Personally, I don't need ammo, so I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to head down the hallway, and there's going to be a big giant alien that's going to spawn behind us. I recommend using your NP5 to take it out. But basically, you want to kind of run and gun and run away from the alien here and shoot it as you're running away. And it's pretty easy to take out, even though it's pretty big. So once you take that out, you want to head down the stairs here. And you can pick up the ammo in this room if you want. And you can also make a save here. But personally, I'm not going to do it since I don't want to waste time. I'm going to interact with this little puzzle over here. And it's pretty easy. Basically, all you want to do is drag these 4 little buttons all the way up to the top, starting from the left side. And that'll open up the door. And once you have the door unlocked, you can turn to your left and head through here. And make sure you pick up this little key here to the Death Park door. And then you can turn over to your left on the other table. There's going to be a new weapon that we can pick up. And this weapon actually has infinite ammo, but once you shoot, you need to wait for it to recharge. So personally for me, I'm not going to be picking up any more ammo since we're almost done with all of the achievement / trophies. And I'm not actually going to finish the game. I'm just going to get the final achievement. So head through here. You can loot this room if you want to. But if you head through this door, there's going to be another one of those big aliens out here that you can kill with this gun here. It is a one-shot, one kill, but I personally miss. So take out this alien here and then head through here and follow this hallway until you get to the staircase on the left side over here. And you can head up the stairs and then exit this bunker. And once you're outside, you want to head forward onto the sidewalk here and take a right and then head through the door over here. Alright, and in this area here, you want to follow the sidewalk all the way down to the end. And then again, we're going to take a right turn and we're going to head all the way down here. And again, if you want, there's going to be a typewriter on that Jeep over there. If you want to go ahead and make a quick save, personally for me, I'm going to ignore it and I'm going to head all the way down to the end here. And then over on the left side, we're going to head up that little staircase and then we can interact with the Death Park door and head through. So head up the stairs and head through the door here, and that should unlock your final achievement / trophy for entering the Death Park, and that'll be your full completion. That isn't the end of the game, but that is the end of the achievement walkthrough. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.